Welcome to our latest video in this series of Inside London Scottish. And it's a great pleasure that I've got with me today one of the up-and-coming youngsters of British rugby, it has to be said. I'm sure you probably feel a bit embarrassed by that, but Jamie Stevenson. Jamie, welcome.
Thanks very much for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your playing career up to, I mean, you're only very young. How old are you?
21.
21, that seems such a long time ago for me. A bit about your playing career up to now.
Well, I played sort of minis rugby at Blackheath, all the way up to under 18s. Did sort of Kent County there, played at Whitgift School, very lucky to play there with some good players. Moved on to Westcombe Park when I went off to university, and then got the chance to play here. This is my third season now, first full-time one, which is good, enjoying it. So no, it's progressed quite nicely. Brilliant.
And how are you enjoying it?
No, it's good. Obviously a bit of change at the start of the season, but we seem to have come through that really well. Since I've been here, the development of the club's been massive. Like, we've started off with a lot of us were part-time, slowly, gradually more full-timers. Now we're a full-time club, and sort of it's been really good doing a couple of part-time years, and now moving on to full-time sort of gave me a taste for it, and now I'm really enjoying it. So it's good. Physically quite hard, mentally sometimes, but it's good fun at the end of the day. Can't really complain at all.
Now, I just want to pick you up on something you mentioned earlier, Whitgift School. Just tell us some of the people you were playing with there.
We were very lucky on our side. We had Elliot Daly and Marlon Yard in the centres. Obviously, Marlon's gone to play for England, and Elliot's in the Saxon doing very well. We had George Merrick, who was, believe it or not, a year below me. He's been playing for Quins. Like Harry Williams is on the books at Wasps and that sort of. So we had some really, really good players there on our side. Very lucky to have such a good back line and a good big pack.
And were you part of the team that won the Daily Mail under 18?
Yeah, we were the first year to win it, the under 18s, and the year after won it instead of Elliot Daly and George Merrick playing for them.
Amazing experience just doing that. I mean, amazing experience playing at Twickenham, I suspect, at that age, was it?
Yeah, no, it was really good. I played there before when I was on the 12s with our Blackheath. We did the Nationals there when we were quite a good side then. But playing on the full pitch at under 18s was good because it felt like a culmination of 8 years of quite hard work. A few of us that have been there from sort of year 6, so no, it was really good.
So now, professional rugby, I mean, last season you came in, Simon Amor was there, you could pick up a little bit off him and so on, and now he's gone on to other things, and Mike Friday's coming. Yeah. Are you learning something off Geezer?
Yeah, I mean, firstly I learned a lot of Simon the 2 years I was here, and he was very good to have me here, and offered my first full time, so that was good. And then Geezer comes in, and there's similarities, but a lot of things that maybe both of them pick up different things, which is brilliant because you get the best of both worlds really. So the stuff that maybe I wouldn't have gone over as much as Simon, which now Geezer's picking up, so I'm sort of trying to develop my game with those two. So having two heads like that at such a young age, lots to take on, but it's going to stand me in good stead for the future.
And what sort of style is your style, would you say? I mean, is it get the ball away quick? Is it look for the gap? Is it just do what comes right at the moment?
I think it's developing. I think I used to be just get it in and away quickly. I still think I can do that. I want to try and develop in my running game a bit more this year, and the way we're playing sort of helps me with that. I would like to have a strong all-round game. That's the ideal. That's what you sort of aim for, is a strong all-round game. That's probably going to get you the furthest rather than having sort of having weaknesses and real big strengths, trying to get everything up to a good level.
Now, get it in and away quick. That means you've got to have a pretty good pack in front of you. And I think, that old adage, forwards win games and the backs decide by how many, but actually the pack this season has been outstanding so far, hasn't it?
It really has. It's really given us a lot of front football, and a lot of the time also not even in attack but in defence. The work we do on the floor, a lot of our tries are off turnover ball, which is a lot essentially where the forwards and the back rows get their money from. The backs might finish them off. There's been quite a lot of tries that have come from width, but essentially it's the work that's done up front, and they have been good this year, really, really strong. So
do you see yourself as a back or a forward? Or a half back, I guess.
Yeah, I'll settle on that. I was obviously thinking a dream while I'd be number 7, but I'm not really built for it, so I've got to settle with a 9. But
now, we talked about the experience you can pick up from people like Geezer and Simon Amor. Of course, Jordi Pasqualin has come in this season from Newcastle, a huge amount of experience there. And the competition, do you find that a good thing for you?
Yeah, no, it is. It's obviously it's the old cliche that competition makes for better players and better teams, but it really is, because obviously I know I like to practice, he likes to practice, so we can push each other in that. We spend time after doing passing and kicking, so it's good. And obviously when one of us has got the shirt, the other one wants it. Obviously I've been lucky enough to have the last few games, you already picked up a little knock, so I try to take it with both hands, as I guess he had when after the first game he was given the shirt against Bristol. So no, it is good, and obviously it's a very long season, so we will both get time. But no, it's good having someone who works hard, because that pushes you to work hard, and if you want to work hard, they'll do it as well. So, and both support each other. If one of us can't do something, we'll catch the ball the other one. So no, it's good. Obviously, it's a bit cliche, but it's helping at the moment.
Now, look, last season, and I'm sure it's going to continue this season, you got some recognition internationally, as it were, with the Scotland A call up. What was that like, coming so quickly, really, after, you don't even play rugby 5 minutes, really?
Yeah, no, obviously it was a massive shock. I was home doing my dissertation at the time, and Simon gave a ring, so they were going to ask me to come up. I think there'd been an injury. Obviously, it was a great experience to go up there and train and get as close as I did to getting on. Unfortunately, I didn't get on, but it's something to aim for. Again, it's like playing a part-time. It's a bit of a taste for it, and now I really would like to push for it. Not really sure what's happening at the moment, so we've got to see. Just got to keep putting performances in for Scottish, and then it'll come by that. It won't come by sort of me hoping and wishing. Just got to put the good performances in here, and hopefully get the recognition. But I mean, if it's not this year, it doesn't really matter when it is. It's just as long as it comes, keep improving. You can't really do anything about it. You just got to wait for it.
How would you describe the team environment? It seems like the environment's really there. It's been there in the past, but it really seems like even stronger unit this season.
Yeah, I think having the sort of tour to Hong Kong at the start, where quite a few of the new boys go on that, which really helps sort of blend, and everyone got to know each other quite well, and it's continued. We've had good results, obviously help the environment. We had a really strong pre-season, so I think it's been good because we're all full time now. You spend a lot more time with each other as well around the training ground. If you don't get on around the training ground, it is a bit harder to play, but we do. So which is good, and yeah, like I said, this is probably the strongest year as sort of a team we've had that I've noticed since I've been here, which is kind of a positive thing on the pitch.
One thing I want to ask you, the supporters, the fans playing here at home, does it make a difference to you on the pitch? Can you hear what people are shouting?
It does. You can obviously you can't really pick out voices, but you do when we get over the whitewash and there's a massive roar, it's just a huge lift, or when there's a big turnover, it's a massive lift. Because often there are the times when you're feeling tired and you'll suddenly get your legs back and your lungs back, which is obviously key in this league, because it's just sometimes the game can move at such pace you don't really notice it, but then that one sort of big cheer for that one action can make a massive difference.
Well, brilliant. Look, Jamie, thank you so much for joining us today. I think we've got a very funny picture here because we've got a stripe from the sunshine. Unbelievable autumn sunshine we've been getting here. But thank you for all the excitement you've been giving us so far, and no doubt the excitement that is to come. And well, I used to play at Scrum half, and I was terrible. I tell you what, mate, you've shown me how to...
modest.
No.
Modest.
I can assure you I'm not. Is this a little Movember effort here?
It's more probably muds than anything. Actually, probably Movember yet. But,
or you've had Marmite on toast.
It's only my favourite, so it could be.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate.
No worries. Cheers.